Now this video is just about asynchronous communication. So asynchronous communication, unlike parallel communication, doesn't have a clock signal permanently instigated, so there's no wire for the clock. So it works with a set of start bits and stop bits. So you can see on the picture that start here at the moment on this one is a 1. Then we've got a set of data, which is just the message that's being sent. There's a parity bit and then a stop bit at the end. The stop bit is always opposite to the start bit, and the reason for that is that we need a transition either from high to low or low to high in order to identify a change in the voltage so that we can identify that it's start or stop. Now, it's important that you know what these things do. So it's not enough at A level to say that the start bit signifies the start of the message. That's not going to get you any points. So the start bit synchronizes the sender and receiver clock. So it starts to synchronize the clock. You could say that it wakes up the receiver. It's a bit colloquial, but it's okay. You can say that. You could say that it starts the clock potentially as well. That's okay. So it's all about synchronizing clocks between the sender and the receiver. So you must use the word, if you can, clock, because clock's the important word. So the stop bit, so what does the stop bit do? It allows time for the data to be processed. So we could put that as an answer. So this is the stop bit. This was the start bit. So it allows time for the data to be processed, and it also allows the next start bit to be recognized. And that's because of this transition idea. So we've got to, in this case, we've gone to 0 level. So the system is then on this 0 level until it gets a transition, and that transition is going to signify the start of a new transmission. So it's all about the transition between either low to high or high to low, so that we can identify when the next transmission is going to start. And again, that will mean we'll wake up the receiver, or sender and receiver clocks will be synchronized so that they can be ready to receive the data. So there was a question similar to this in a recent exam. It was quite poorly answered by people because many people just said, oh, the start bit shows when the message starts and the stop bit shows when the message ends. That's nowhere near accurate enough for A level. You have to talk about the clocks. You have to talk about the sender and the receiver. For the stop bit, allowing the data to be processed or allowing the next start bit to be recognized, they're good answers. Just saying that it shows when the end of the messages are happening is not enough. So that is asynchronous communication with start and stop bits.